Okay, but go through all of them. Yeah, you got your two hands on the sleeve, yanking down to keep it, to work with it. Or you've got the one where he grabs you and you want to wrestle from the outside, so you're breaking that thing away, just so you can act from the outside without grips. Okay, or you've got that step back grip. Okay, you're not breaking that thing, so you come up here, yank it down, and again, you can keep it, use it. Okay, let's mess with all those. And also what I found too, sparring, after going over this stuff, is that this sleeve grip comes second, always. And this one is usually the first one to get. So this whole on the feet thing where we're here, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here, is way less likely to have to happen if he attacks this grip first, and then I'm just owning it and keeping it, right? He might be reaching for this, but now I have that, and then I can do that. So, any questions on that? 1, 2. Okay, those are stuck in the guard and pop, all same grip breaks. So for this one, go ahead and curl that and break it. We're going to do one demo. So, close guard. You are more likely to run into both grips, right? In the close guard because they got you here. So I'm flipping this. Oh, you can go ahead and keep your grip. Don't embarrass me now. You can let go when I go. But I want to get his pinky on top, right? If I can flip this way and stuff, but he's gonna have the advantage. If I can get his pinky on top and my wrist on top right there, I have a much better chance of stripping that thing off. And then once I do that, man, I'm not even waiting. I'm blasting that thing off, okay? Or I'm failing and then having to go to my cross, pop, okay? And then once we do, just remember these grips are gonna come right back. So at least go through a motion of trying to open your hips up and pop that guard open. Okay, and again, this is not the most technical guard opening, grip, pant grip, all that. This is like I'm in a hurry because I don't have very much time. So I pop, and then yank my hips open and try to get my front knee up in the middle. As he's probably re-gripping, right? More likely than not. He would come here again, wherever he wants, and then I'd have to go through those motions again from the open guard, right? But we're stripping the grips just to pop that guard open again. Here, flip, pop, and yank those hips open right away just to get that knee up. I'm not even putting my knee in the middle at first. I'm just throwing my left leg back, opening my hips, and bringing that knee up in the middle. That's it. Okay, any questions? 1, 2. And this one was primarily from the closed guard because it's just you're baiting them, right? Because the thing about like a cross collar grip in particular is that this is a good grip, but everybody knows deeper is better, man, with the cross collar grip. Ideally, if Cookie could get his like oh my goodness, right? Jeez. Okay, so what you do is while it's right here, you offer more. And they can't resist, man. It's so hard to, right? It's so hard to not say, ooh, there's slack, let me get another inch out of that. Because he should. I would teach guys, yeah, climb that grip, make it as tight as you can. So it's a timing thing. He's got his grip, right? Don't give him the full grip right away. And sometimes I'll even just lean on his arm a little bit, right? Where I'm not even doing anything super technical with my grip, I'm just leaning on it. And I'm using my explosive posture, right? I'll give him a little more, and then I'll explosively posture up, and if it does just slip down, which happens, especially if he's sweaty, it'll like let it slip, it'll just slip down to there, and then just blast that thing off. Same thing, right? But again, he's got a grip, it's pretty good, but he wants it more. Give him a little more. The second you feel him adjust, you explode your posture up, push away, okay? This is a really good one for guys that have like extra good grips, man. Where even the wraparound twist is like, my goodness, you give them a little more. They cannot resist. Oh, yeah? Give it a shot. Any questions? There's aspects of, because here's what happens, guys. I told you this before. I'll start something. I'll have an idea. I want to teach this concept of inside space or grip breaking, whatever, on Monday. And by Friday, man, I thought about it so much during the week while I sparred that I found other stuff, other ways, maybe even adjusting what I did before, right? But one thing that I found when I'm grip battling is that if I get my grip and he goes for his grip, I'm using everything to defend these guys, okay? And I will sacrifice my big hooks. I do not care. I will throw my face into the fire. Is you're taught that when you wrestle. So when we wrestle, we're taught that this is our first line of defense. You know what our second line is? Our face and our head. we're supposed to throw our head in front of that guy. Like, so you gotta be a little bit willing to block with your head. And what I can do is, you can see, I can kind of hide my lapels pretty well. They're not really accessible, okay? And it's a small thing, and I'm not even sure how to have you guys drill it. It'll probably look funny as hell right now when you guys drill this, right? But it's just something I kind of want to throw out there, maybe give you a few seconds to play with it. All right, so what will happen is Cookie would let me get my grip, boom, and then he'd reach for his, and I'm just trying to block. And you get, yeah, she's trying to get his grip, and I'm trying to block. And what I do with that, and here's what I'll do, is I'll block long enough to find his sleeve with this hand, right? I'll be here, I'll be blocking long enough to find his sleeve, and then once I have it, I'm happy, right? Or maybe he grabs me, gotta do the rollout game or whatever, okay? But I'm just throwing out there to use your head to block the grip is essentially it, right? I get one grip, I'm blocking his, I'm not letting, I'm using everything that I can to stop him, including my face. Okay, and then the other thing is that when I do get this grip, I'm never just holding on to it. There's always snaps involved. I don't like it when guys get grips and just like look at each other, right? Like they're drilling. Okay, when you get a grip here, there should be a pop, a snap. He's reaching for his grip. I'm blocking it with everything, using my head and everything. Okay, so let's do that. Let's just try that for a few minutes. One guy is allowed to get the grip. Second guy goes to get his. We're blocking with our face, with our head, and we're trying to hide our lapels, and we're finding a sleep grip. Any questions? Who's ready to get this on? That's the emphasis. So, Cookie gets his grips and pulls up. He's here, he's here. I combat the guard pull first and foremost, right? You need to do that. Flipping this grip, getting it to the bottom. If it breaks, awesome. If he holds it, then I'm just, oh, go ahead, yeah. If he does hold it, I'm just gonna come on top of those fingers and peel it off. And once I peel this thing off, it's pretty much one motion. Boom, and then I'm up and I'm stuffing this leg, kicking my right leg back, stuffing it, getting over the top of that monster leg, yeah, and the side control. Okay, again, and it's an opportunity, and we're going quick. He just pulled, pop, we're here. Come here, strip, blast, and get over that thing. You shouldn't have to go that far normally, but this is a big leg. Okay, so then I go through cartwheel style to there, or just big step over to there. Again, he just pulled, I combated the guard pull, flip, strip, blast that off, shove that leg down and go. Into side. Any questions? 1, 2.